So you want to use the machine gun. Well, let me tell you one thing. Don't use it like this. Why? Well, because this'll happen. Welcome to Hell Let Loose. Now, before we get started with the proper techniques for using a machine gun in this game, it's important to discuss how not to use one. In Hell Let Loose, the consequences of using a machine gun incorrectly can be dire, not only for yourself, but also for your team. I tried making this video for about 2 weeks, and it just didn't work. I couldn't find a good enough team.
You're having no luck, Pity. Jesus Christ, you are.
Until I found these guys.
Hello, Pity. So,
Hey, Pete.
Howdy do. Just point out enemies and I'll fucking send rounds.
oh, so you're actually gonna play like a real machine gun with them, you know, suppressive fire? Nice.
Exactly that. It's what the machine gun was designed for. May as well use it as such.
We got double machine.
First and foremost, never use a machine gun in an isolated and unsupported position, because that happens. This can lead to your weapon being quickly neutralized by enemy forces, leaving you exposed and vulnerable. It's important to position yourself strategically with your team to provide maximum coverage and support. Secondly, avoid using a machine gun without proper situational awareness. Blind firing in the direction of the enemy can give away your position and alert them to your presence, leading to a quick and decisive counterattack. Use your map and communicate with your team to understand the enemy's position and adjust your fire accordingly. Lastly, always prioritise the safety of your teammates and avoid firing in their direction. Friendly fire incidents can be fatal and cause unnecessary confusion on the battlefield. It's important to communicate with your team and coordinate your firing to avoid any potential accidents. Now that we've got that covered, let's dive into proper techniques for maximising your effectiveness on the battlefield.
Why isn't it gone off? What the fuck?
Although I said you need proper situational awareness, on Hell Let Loose, one of the most effective ways to halt an enemy attack is fire into their smoke. Anybody who's used smoke grenades on Hell Let Loose knows that they can provide really good cover for an approach on objective.
There's enemies to our south.
With that in mind, with your machine gun, you can suppress that enemy force that's attacking you. Get their heads down, therefore rendering the smoke useless. That is what I call situational awareness. Now you will always get that one Billy bod who runs in front of an active machine gun. If you kill him, it's not your fault, trust me. In this situation here, we've got teammates trying to push over that wall. Now what you'll see, I'm firing at the wall. That's not good situational awareness. Until I saw him anyway. Oh, and him. Now smoke is also used for enemies to push through gaps in hedges or open fields. Now a gap in a hedge provides a bottleneck. What better weapon to fire into a bottleneck than a machine gun? Now usually I would say don't be this close to a window when you're using a machine gun. However, when firing at an angle like this, it provides a really nice bit of cover and makes sure that you can get rounds down nice and effectively.
I think I killed them all except one.
In this situation here, we've got an enemy Lmg'S shooting up the road. Another bottleneck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this building for cover. I'm going to go to this corner, and then this happens. Good night, Sonny Jim.
At 4, yeah.
Just before this clip started, my squad pointed out that there was an enemy garrison behind these hedges. We do have 2 friendly tanks on the way to help, but for now, the responsibility is on my shoulders to make sure that this garrison is not effective. Now, if you look closely, you'll see every now and then there's a red flash. That's me hitting an enemy.
Infantry in the trenches.
There's another one. We've got enemy soldiers being pointed out in the hedges. Now, unlike other games, these hedges are not going to stop these machine gun bullets. They will rip straight through. And if anyone's on the other side, well, they won't be there for much longer. Now at this point, I noticed that the enemy was using that wall for cover and trying to take me out. Now thankfully, I've got this wall for cover on my right hand side, which means that I'm not immune to enemy fire. However, it's going to be incredibly hard to hit me. Now we've got one of the tanks on site. That doesn't mean that I start pulling back. I am running low on ammo at this point, so the tank coming is really starting to help me. But I'm still effective, especially when we've got anti-tank in the area as well. So my job now is not only to suppress the enemy, but to try and take out these anti-tank soldiers to provide support for the armour. It doesn't appear that I'm doing a very good job. However, good night.
Yeah, they're all around them.
And just for good measure, the tank finishes him off. And that's it. I'm out of ammo. Mel, come to me. Another machine gunner's role is to pass on intel. This dude running towards me now is another squad leader. Sorry, it's down. So you've got the wall down at the bottom of this field. They're coming from just behind that wall to the right, near where them blueberries are. So from that way, from about northwest to about 290, all in that area. Say again, sorry.
You won't be able to see it, right?
So, if you look at 288 from my location, you've got the wall that's sort of damaged, and then it ends, and then you've got the trees.
Yep.
We had 2 friendly tanks down there, and me with my MG, and they just kept coming, mate. They just kept coming from behind them trees.
Roger that. Alright, I love this one. Thank you.
Now that I've passed on that intel, and we've got another squad on the hunt, I am now on the hunt for some ammo, because right now, as a machine gunner with no ammo, I'm about as useful as MGK against Eminem.
They're close to me.
Are you a rifleman? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you drop me some ammo, please, dude? Because I'm completely out of ammo for my MG.
I don't have any ammo, sorry.
Unlucky. I found one person. He's got no ammo. You got no ammo. All good, bro. All good. It's not the end of the world. Brother Green, any chance you could drop some ammo, dude?
I'm the assaulter, but next time I die, I'm gonna switch. You know what? Fuck it. I'll redeploy. I'll redeploy.
I fucking love you. Teamwork makes a dream work.
Fucking machine gunner.
Common sense would say that as a machine gunner, I probably should have just redeployed. Should have redeployed and got full ammo back. My teammate has decided that he's going to redeploy. and come and drop me some ammo. What an absolute legend.
Like 7 seconds.
Roger that, I'll come to you. You absolute fucking legend. There aren't many sexier sights in Hell Let Loose than an ammo crate when you're out of ammo as a machine gunner.
Now you can shoot. You know.
Fucking love you, man. And now, I'm back in the fight.
On my marker, like right behind you.
Another job of the machine gunner is to help take out enemies in a point when your team's being suppressed. So I've got a teammate to my left. He's pointed out a couple of people just laying down shots on our position.
Awesome, better. Good work, man.
I just saw your points.
He's up. Oh, yeah. You got another trying to get him up. They are. There.
I'm seeing splashes of red and I love it. Mission complete. And now we've got another teammate on site. All clear down there.
Looks great.
Confirms the area's clear. Happy days.
We lost the OP.
Now at this point, it really was squeaky bum time. Because the enemy were attacking us from 3 separate directions.
Oh, God damn it.
And I appear to be the only machine gunner actually using a machine gun effectively. So we've got more enemy smoke here. And a friendly tank on site, which helps. It's not always plain sailing though. Sometimes the suppressor becomes a suppressed. And when you're not winning the fight, you've got to know when to get the hell out of Dodge. Find myself in a sticky situation here. I'm in a field, in tall grass, with enemies advancing. There's no cover anywhere near me. So, I've just got to hope for the best, lay down, and spray. And when you need to reload, bug out. Unlucky boys. We tried. We did end up losing this game, which is a shame. Because it was one of the most fun games I've had on Hell Let Loose in a long ass time. Yeah, like I said at the start, lads, it was nice to have a squad that talks. Doesn't happen very often anymore, unfortunately.
It doesn't?
Nah,
Not here on the Exodus server, so I mean... We
nice little plug for the Exodus servers.
try to make people talk at least.
It's not very often I get any of you lads in with me, to be honest. So it's nice to get in with you lot so that you actually know what's going on. And there we have it, guys. A nice, easy demonstration on how to use a machine gun effectively in Hell Let Loose. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let me know down in the comments which is your favourite faction to use a machine gun with. And always remember, commend the lowest rank. Well, the ones that are talking to you anyway. Guys, take care. Thank you for watching. Peace.